Okay, so we're going to review commas in dates. So when I'm writing a date, who can tell me where the comma needs to go? Right behind you. Kelsey, where does it go?
After the 14th.
Okay, Kelsey says after the 4. Good. I was born on October 14, 1985. So we put a comma right here. Okay. Number 2. We are going to the zoo on April 4th, 2011. Angeline? After the 4. I want to have homework on June 3rd, 2011. Do we need any on there? No, it has it correctly. Number 4. My father will take me shopping on August 22nd, 2012. Guadalupe? After the 22. Okay, now let's look at some that have the date in the middle of the sentence because that changes things. Okay, so now when we look at this sentence that I've written, on Friday, April 2nd, 2021, Kona Ice will be here. So when the date is put in the middle of the sentence, we just ignore Friday for a second. It still looks the same, but what did I add? Allie?
One after 2021.
Yes, we also have to put it after the year because it's in the middle of the sentence. Okay? Now, if there's a day with it, like a day of the week, you also need to put a comma after the day of the week. Okay? Yes, I did. There's one right here. This Thursday, January 27th, we will go fishing. Okay? So this Thursday, January 27th, we will go fishing. So how should I write this correctly with commas? Allie?
You will after Thursday you put as comma and
After Thursday, put a comma.
and
Nevaeh, do we need to put any more commas?
after the 7.
After the 7? Said a comma goes after Thursday, but did you notice I put January 27th, I did not put a year. So since there is no year, we do not need to put another comma. The only reason you put a comma is to separate the date from the year, okay? So if it's like this with no year, we don't need a comma, okay? So let's look at another example. I'm going to write it incorrectly and you're going to tell me how to fix it. Okay, tomorrow will be Wednesday, March 5th, 2013. Kaylee? After Wednesday. After the 5. Good. So we separate the day of the week, and then we separate the date and the year. Very good. Now, if I had put this in the middle of the sentence, I also would need to put a comma after the year. Okay? Let's do 2 more. Okay. Thanksgiving is November 4th, 2019, my favorite day of the year. Who have I not called on? Bryson.
After the 4, they put a comma.
After the 4. Good.
And then
Aaliyah?
after 2019.
Good. After 2019. Since this is in the middle of the sentence, we need to put it after the year also. Okay? So are we clear on how to write dates?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's look at adding commas in a series. So I'm going to call on people and you guys can tell me where to put the comma, just like we did for the top section. John went to the store and bought apples, bananas, and peaches. Javea.
You put a comma at the end of apples.
Okay, apples. And after bananas. Anywhere else? Nope, not after and. So that's it. You just put it after apples, after bananas. Once you get to the word and, you don't need to put any more, okay? Number 6. Did you bring a clipboard, pencil, and a piece of paper to the carpet? Jalen.
Clipboard, a comma after clipboard,
Okay, good.
pencil, and that's all.
Very good. Did you bring a clipboard, pencil, and a piece of paper? So before and, but we don't need to do it after and. Number 7. Mary has 1 brother, 1 sister, and 2 dogs at her house. Kelsey?
After brother, the comma after brother.
Good.
1 after sister.
Good.
And 2 dogs after 2 dogs.
No? This is your list of things right here. 1 brother, 1 sister, and 2 dogs. So once we get to and, we don't need to write another one, okay? Last one. My mother says I am kind, pretty, and respectful. Evangeline.
1 after kind. And 1 after pretty.
Okay, very good. So that's separating commas or separating words in a series or a list of things, okay? So what you're going to do is your assignment on Seesaw, the same as what we're doing in class, is called commas to separate things in a list, okay? Now we have one more thing I'm going to go over before we stop this video. We're going to go over, quickly review prefixes and suffixes. Okay, so we have a list of words here. When I call on you, you're going to tell me whether it has a prefix or a suffix, okay? If it has a prefix, where should it be? If it has a prefix, it should be where? At the beginning. If it's a suffix, it goes at the end of the word, okay? Then you need to tell me what it means. Once that prefix is put there, it changes the meaning. Once a suffix is there, it changes the meaning, okay? So preview. Does it have a prefix or a suffix? Kelsey.
It has a prefix.
Prefix, good. It would be pre. Now, what is the meaning? What is the meaning? The meaning of preview. If you put pre in front of view, what is it meaning, Aaliyah? View before. Good. Okay, view before. So by putting pre in front of it, it means you're getting to do something before it happens. Okay? Pre-test. Allie? Prefix or suffix?
Prefix.
Good. It has a prefix. Oops.
It has a pre that it means
test before. Good. Wonderful. Jalen, does that have a prefix or suffix?
It has a suffix.
Suffix, and what is it? Full, right? F-U-L?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to let me do just part of it. Okay, so full is the suffix. And what does it mean? Aaliyah? Full of wonder. Javea, thankful. Does it have a prefix or suffix? Prefix, and the suffix is full. Good. And the meaning is full of thanks. Good. Unkind. Bryson, does it have a prefix or suffix? Prefix. Good. Un is the prefix. It means not kind. Good. Not kind. Opposite of kind, right? Unfinished. Guadalupe, does it have a prefix or suffix? Prefix, good. Un, and it means what, Kaylee? The opposite. So unfinished means not finished. Oops. Okay, replay. Replay. Allie? Prefix or suffix?
Prefix.
Good. Re is your prefix.
It's because it's in front and it's not in the back. And the thing is,
The meaning is
you replay it like you play it again.
play it again. Okay, restates. Who have I not called on? Let's see.
You haven't called on Evangeline.
Evangeline, what is it? What's the... Does it have prefix or suffix? Prefix is re. So what would that mean? If I said restate the question, what does restate mean? State again. Yes, or say it again. Hopeless. What do you think, Kelsey?
I'm gonna go with suffix.
Good. Less is your suffix.
Like you don't believe in hope anymore or something.
Hopeless would mean without hope.
Without hope.
Useless. Bryson?
Prefix.
Prefix?
Suffix in it.
Suffix. Good.
Yeah. And it's like you're no use.
Okay, so without use, right? So by adding less, you're actually saying it's without that, without use. I can't use it. Without hope. Okay? Teacher. So by adding a prefix or suffix, what am I adding here? A suffix, and it changes the meaning of teach, right? So if I add ER, what does that make that word mean now?
Teacher.
Well, you're just repeating the same word. A
Teacher.
teacher is a person who teaches. So by adding an ER, you're changing it to a person, right? Fighter. Allie?
It's not a prefix. It's
The suffix, so it's at the end. ER. So now the meaning is who bites. Good. Quickly. Bryson? Suffix, ly.
and then SI.
You're doing it quick. So in a
Fast way.
quick way. Very good.
Yep.
Nicely. Last one. So ly at the end again. So we call that a what?
Be nice.
Suffix. The meaning is what, Aaliyah? In a nice way. Good. Okay? So all of these prefixes and suffixes change the meaning of a word. So you need to know what it means when they are put with that root word, okay? So what you're going to do now, you guys are going to take the prefixes and suffixes page that looks like this, and you're going to circle the best answer for each question. There's only 10 questions, so what does that mean?
If you miss more than 4, then you...
One wrong means minus
9.
10 points. Okay, so 10 points for each one you get wrong. So you can't miss more than 3 or you will fail this assignment, okay? So take your time.